Once the show doors open and visitors start mingling around the show floor, you're going to have a few of the busiest days imaginable. Once you start hearing the hum of thousands of people in one place at one time, you'll start to feel the buzz, and so will the visitors. So the next step is to get people to come visit you. Everything you've done up to this point has been to build awareness. The visitors are in the shopping mall, passing by hundreds of stores, and your job now needs to focus on what retailers call point of purchase. In this episode, we're going to cover 3 unique ideas that will help you figure out how you're going to get people not just to know you're at the show, but to actually come and engage with you. Before we get into the 3 ideas, here's a tip. Make sure you keep the exhibition organizer informed about what you're doing at the show. The organizers want people at the show as much as you, and will usually quite gladly promote your activities to their audience. The more features going on at a show, the more buzz there is, and the more people show up. So by doing something interesting, you can get some free publicity and as a result, more footfall. The first idea to consider is having an experience on your stand. For example, a software company at a recent show put up a wind tunnel. They invited people to enter it and try to grab a voucher for a free trial for their software. This coincided with their brand campaign offering a hurricane of new business from using their software. People were queuing up around the corner for a chance to experience it, and they gained a long list of new prospects as a result. Of course, not everyone can construct a wind tunnel, but you have many options. Make sure it's a fun, unique activity, but also make sure it's brand compliant. The last thing you want is a gimmick on your stand that interests tire kickers. Make sure the result of the experience ties into a prospect qualifying process. The second idea to consider is scheduling demos of your product or speeches from a credible source on your stand. There's a couple of reasons for this. First, the main reason why people go to an exhibition is to look at kit. Whether it's B2B or B2C, people go to see the latest and greatest innovations in a given market. Make your products accessible. The second reason why people go is to meet people and hear from experts. If your company has a thought leader, or if you can hire one in, schedule times where they give presentations on your stand. One option is to put your product designers on your stand. They are evangelical about the brand, and whilst perhaps not classic salespeople, will give visitors a unique insight into your product line. This has been done successfully by a well-known European car company who put their seat designers on their stand at a trade show. For this tactic to work, you should make sure that you make it both unique and scarce. Unique in the sense that it should be different from what others at the exhibition are doing, and scarce so that people have to show up to see it. If you have a running series of presentations every half hour, there's nothing special about it. Make it an event, create buzz, and the traffic will follow. The third idea to consider is perhaps the most enjoyable of all: free food and booze. But you don't want to do it just for the sake of doing it. It needs to be on message. At a food exhibition in Frankfurt, the Swedish government sponsored a Swedish ice bar, which offered a selection of Swedish vodka cocktails. The intention was to promote Sweden as a source of quality food. Sweden as a country brand is known for being cold and making vodka. So not only did it generate a huge amount of brand impressions at the exhibition, but it delivered a huge amount of qualified footfall to their stand. Have a think about what your brand is and what qualities will allow you to stand out from the competition. Brainstorm what live activities visitors can enjoy that will deliver a memorable brand experience.